How are you today? Hi, how are you, Raisin? Okay. I don't need these at the moment. Yeah, like literally 10 seconds ago, I guess. I'm fine as well. A little bit under the weather, to be honest, but apart from that, everything is fine. Hey Viola, how are you today? Glad to see you. How are you today? Hey, see, I got the same things as you use. I really wanted to try them out, mainly after I saw them in your stream, because you get such amazing effects with them. Viola, in case you ever, like, still in bed. Ever wanted to know anything, like, to have explained to you, just let me know. Also, hey Josh, how are you? I really want more contrast in his face. He's actually kind of a strong face, with a jawline and all, so it's too flat for that so far. For shading down everything, I'm using indigo blue at the moment. I will bring in some highlights as well with, how was it called? Cerulean blue. It's a brush with a water tank. I don't know how they are called, but they are kind... Have I? I only saw him last. I'm sorry. I wanted to watch your stream, your VODs. Completely forgot, I'm sorry. But you use them as well, right? What do you mean? Oh, Viola, what is the first thing you ever saw like that? I'm certain you're not mad. At least not more mad than everyone else here. I thought you used them as well. That's so weird. I'm so convinced I saw them in your stream. Here, they aren't even expensive. These are very cheap. I bought 3 of them for €6. If you like leave me a message, I can find out the link for you. You're from Poland, right? Because these, I think they ship in EU, in Europe. Yeah, like write me APM so I don't forget, and I can search them out for you in case you're interested. Anyways, I thought you were using them because they would be fantastic for you, I think. The nicest thing is you can take them with you on travels, and you don't need to bring a water tank with you. Hey Prince, how are you? Oh, do you prefer being called anything else? IPC uses them as well, I think. For gouache. Yeah, me too. I want to visit Poland as well, and it's not even far away from here. I've just never been. Yeah, Alexander Davenport viola. He uses them as well on travels to do watercolor sketches. He actually has like he actually can do this stuff in public. I could never ever do that. Oh, nice. Hey, Bill Mama, how are you? And Stephen, hey, how are you? So glad to see all of you. How was your weekend going? Let me know. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Let me know if I can explain anything to you, like if you're into that stuff, like drawing and painting yourself. I'm more than happy to explain why and what I do here. I really am. What's a confectioner? Oh, nice! A former friend of mine actually went to Swiss to become that, to become a confectioner at, I don't know if you guys know them, but they make such fantastic chocolates. Lind are they called? And she was very, very happy to get that apprenticeship. Okay, no worries, no worries. What's a Boston cream pie? I hope that's not slang for something awful. Oh, yes. Better now? PaleSienna, how are you? Well, let me see. Looks good. I of course can tell what's in there. Well, it looks good. I would eat that. Yeah, okay, cream and chocolate. This will be less colorful the more it dries, basically. Also need to extend the hairline a bit, like this. Ah, now I get it. You have a distinction between pie and cake, right? We only have cake in Germany. A baker would make a difference between these words, but usual people don't. As I understand it, let someone else explain it. I'm not very versed on that topic. Okay. Pies are typically gooey and cakes are fluffy. Okay. I bet, Razor, if you were ever attempting to do arts again, you would probably be a bit better because you've spent so many hours of passively learning stuff. Never underestimate passive learning, it's insane. Okay. Have you attempted painting yet, Josh? Have you done anything? Tried anything else from testing out the colors and brushes and strokes? Or have you been too occupied with baking? I always, or often, if I'm not sure, I make test strokes directly beneath, next to the picture, so I know how intense the color is gonna be. What? Oh, wanna show anything? I'm glad you like it here. So why are you still in bed? Have you been ill? Is that true? That sounds... I didn't know they could deal with salty water. That probably explains, like, my first cat, she really liked to eat chips. Not chips. I don't know how they are called in America. Like potato crisps, I think they are called in Great Britain. My first cat loved these. Only a certain brand, but she would sneak into the room we had stuff in and open the chips thing. Really? That's amazing. I don't have a sea here or many feral cats. If there are, they probably live in the forest nearby. How far from the beach are you? What? You have to draw a gun today? Is that a figure of speech? Also, what kind of request did you get? Okay, have fun lurking. And let me know if you want to know anything. Ah, okay. Oh, that's... Thank you for converting that right away. That's not too far. If I was so close to the beach, I would go almost every day. And Viola, I always wanted to turn a screenshot from Unreal 99 into a oil painting. Keep the color scheme and all, but turn the rest into realistical stuff, you know? I always wanted to do that, but so far, I don't know. Okay, okay. Okay. I'm currently thinking, I bought this new gel pen, and you can do, they are not only good for highlighting, you can work out structures with white like this. I wondered if I should do that to the background. Bring in a few more structures, like very subtly, with I think charcoal, probably a bit of indigo, and then outline the structures. Okay, see you later. I know you're lurking, but if you still hear me, Viola, are there any computer games that you play yourself? Anything you enjoy? Yeah, I think so too. You know, ever since I started playing League again, I think my real life map awareness rose. It's not even a joke. I feel like I'm more reactive when I drive the car. I know it sounds silly, but that's just my impression. Hey Glitterlands, how are you today? Glad to see you. Oh, she plays Overwatch. Nice. That game is too fast for me, I think. And Ronin, hey, how are you? Okay, I'll finish the ear and then I'll go ahead and put in some more highlights into the hair. So, is anyone sketching anything right now or doing other art stuff? Apart from sketch requests, I know she does that. She's probably working on something amazing already. Oh, the semester is starting already? Oh yeah, you're right. Oh yeah. But it's always easier in the beginning, right? Only becomes hard at the end when you notice that you have knowledge gaps and stuff. How many semesters do you have to do to complete your studies. I worked when I was studying with a 20 technique. Like if you want to learn something, you look at it, realize what it means and stuff, and then recollect it 20 seconds after, 20 minutes after, 20 hours after, and if you can still remember it 20 days after that, you have pretty much learned the stuff. But like that was my thing when I was studying. Then again, I didn't study anything hard. Oh, are you where are you doing your internship? Do you know already? Yeah, okay. I think that won't be too hard, right? Yeah, I get that. I get that. I wish you find a very, very good pharmacy with nice personnel. Thank you for the auto host, Viola, in case you can still hear me. You know the rest of the people is not here. So that had to be done. That was too much, but I can deal with that later if it's dry. Okay. Did you know, by the way, that in... Now this is gonna get complicated because I only know this stuff in German. There's a difference between the Hermes staff from Greek mythology and the staff of Asclepius, who is the one with the... who helps medics and helps to heal people. Like here in Germany, we always have the staff of Asclepius on our apothecaries. In the States, however, they often use the Hermes staff, and Hermes is actually the god of thieves and merchants. So, go figure. The prenumbral lunar eclipse, what's that? Oh, you did. What's the difference? Ah, okay. Weird course, though. Don't know what would be the use of a German pharmacy course for you. Except, of course, if you wanted to come to Germany. Ah, okay. No, I didn't see that. I didn't even know that happened. Hey, Mind. How are you? Udata, hey, how are you? Glad to see you guys. Okay, hey Crisco. Hey Crisco, how are you? That's awesome. I didn't even know you spoke German. How's stuff going for you guys? How's your weekend? A comet. I didn't see that either. I think... Oh, it snowed last night here, so I couldn't see anything anyways. But you managed a university course with your knowledge. That must be something. Stupid hair. Get out of my picture. Yeah, Razor here as well. Dude, mind, I got like crazy follows yet last night. Did you do that? Hey Crisco, thank you so much for the host. I'm sorry, I know you're here already, but... Talk custom. I don't know. Let me have a look. This will only take a second. Yes. Yes, Tuck Custom followed me yesterday night. What did you do? Also, what do you think about the new community stuff? Are hashtags obsolete by now? Or do I still use them? I'm kind of tiny bit confused. Oh, nice. That's so kind of you. Oh, that's so... Iggy was there as well. He's awesome. Thank you so much. That's so kind. It's just today I opened my email thingy and I was completely confused. I have more follows than on some days where I stream. By the way, I sketched a tiny bit. And Mind Phantom suggested this out of the 3 sketches I have done before. Can I do this? I didn't complete it because why would I? Like, yeah, hashtags were like incredibly easy. Yeah, I think this post will be transferred onto canvas and I will figure the rest of the detail out while I paint. I also adjusted the build of the werewolf to female because she has narrower shoulders and a hip and stuff. So yeah, it looks really crappy, but honestly guys, why would I spend an infinite amount of time on a sketch that's going to be an oil painting? So yeah. Yeah, he's supposed to look cautious. I will change that later. Right now he looks as if he really doesn't want to eat the pangolin, but can't help himself. Yep, anyways. Hashtags were broken last night. Do I take them out of the title now? I joined the community painting. I hope that's correct. I have no clue. It's just Mocap told me that stuff. So I just followed his advice. He's kind of like you. Mind, he's a person who lurks all the time and helps setting up bots, and if there's some sketchy things going on, he also lets you know. Apart from that, you don't see him much. And he's not a Linux wizard, I think, so. Yeah, of course he is. He sometimes lurks here. Okay, everyone ranted. I get that, people always rant. Yeah, he's hilarious. He's always like... when you least expect him, he comes out and talks to you all of a sudden. But he really helped me a lot in the beginning with setting up Nightbot. Yeah, that's not a problem. I really appreciated his help. There's only so much he can do at this stage. I mean, he has a bunch of people to watch over, and he knows I'm doing fine, so hypothermogenic. Okay. If you say so. I have no clue what that means. And mind, in case you didn't notice, slowly, very slowly, Reza is turning into a person like you as well. Turning into a mind razor. Armin, I know that feeling. I know that so well. It's a mess here. Really, I need to clean up. Flip a coin. Hats is doing art and Number is cleaning up. Alright, see you later. Hey, Liza Tumblr, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Oh, Crisco, I didn't even say. I don't know his name. It's Corn Brownie's friend. Oh, in case there's anyone who doesn't know yet, I'm very, very happy to answer your questions. So let me know if I can help you in any way with your art stuff and like techniques, anything. Just let me know. Feel like I can't say that enough. That's good to hear. I'm fine as well, thank you for asking. I'm a tiny bit under the weather, which is why I will get up in a minute and get myself some delicious tea. I try to be, Liza. Oh, nice. Let me know when you're back, okay, Crisco? What woo? Gloomy. Okay. Crisco knows what you're talking about, probably. But you seem to be living in different areas. You don't want to make us jealous, right? That's why you don't speak about the weather in Florida. Me too, I'm getting a tea. Oh, you too. That's funny. Oops. Okay. A refund of time? That's gonna be hard. Okay, let me try something out. Just gonna see how well highlights can be applied. Don't worry if it's too strong. When it dries, it will become less opaque. I just want to see if it completely vanishes or if there's actually some highlight staying on. Five bouquets. That's a lot. I have a friend who has her birthday on Valentine's Day, and she gets upset every year because everyone is so preoccupied with Valentine's that they completely forget it's her birthday. Are these flowers from your garden or did you buy them? Yeah, but then again, she's like actually pretty much the drama queen. She's a very nice person, but sometimes she gets too dramatic. And often it's like, it's not that everyone forgets her. It's just in her head that she thinks the people she really cared about didn't think about her, and all the rest doesn't matter. If you know people with that mentality, welcome back. What kind of tea did you brew yourself? Also, are you like learning about healing herbs and stuff in your studies? That would be interesting. Because that's like, this may sound crazy. I don't actually believe in that stuff, but a while back my SO and I were like caught up in a mind experiment about how useful we would be if there was something like an apocalypse that way. Like with zombies or anything. and decided to learn at least one thing that would be good to know in case that ever happened. And I picked healing herbs and knots. So I learned to do all kinds of knots and yeah, learned which local plants are good for what stuff. How to get medicine out of that. That's awesome. All gloomy guys. That's it's so sweet that you do that. Really. I know you won't care much probably, but I really hope you get something for yourself as well. Should I paint anything let me just look what day the 14th is. It's a Tuesday. Are you painting something special on Tuesday is the question. Because I'm really not crazy about Valentine's Day, but I know other people are, so maybe I should do something anti-Valentine's, I don't know. Yeah, right? People don't know how many healing herbs grow in their backyard. That's so true. I mean, a lot of this stuff is at least good to heal colds and stuff. Of course, you won't find anything there that helps you deal with a stroke or something. Yeah. Hey, Johnny boy, how are you? Dandelions are actually amazing. It's funny, my grandparents still ate them as salad when there was nothing else. I went to their fields and picked that stuff to eat it. Dandelions won't help you much with cold though. They are more like a detox thing. I think, or am I wrong there? I should really pick these studies up again. Oh, thank you so much for stopping by. That's so kind of you. I am fine. Hoping that I don't get ill at the moment. Did you just finish your stream or? Yeah, I didn't know a better word. I know a better German word, but not a better English word. mini razor probably wasn't happy. They are very bitter. Kids don't like bitter stuff. Hey Kyle, glad to see you again. Oh, I need to show you something. 1 second. As you can see, it's a tiny bit darker. I can still go darker. I can also leave it as that. You can probably tell at this point how much the value of the background influences how branches appear as they are currently. I can't make the branches any darker, at least not much. And it wouldn't help with anything. So let me know if you want it darker. Yeah. Hey Andy Wong. Hey, how are you? Let me know if you want to know anything. This right now is a tattoo design for one of my followers, and I was just gonna show it to him because I really want to send it off on Monday, if that's alright with you. Right? I think so too. And I mean, you will have a second professional opinion on that from your tattoo artist. And if he thinks differently than we do, like you can still change your mind. It's not a biggie for him to make the background a tiny bit darker. Really not. Shouldn't be. Also, can I sign it? I wanted to sign it here, down here, so it doesn't appear in the picture anyway, anywhere. So yeah. Alright, I will gladly do though. I'm kind of proud of that design. I really think it turned out nice. And who knows, maybe one day you will get it on some kind of wall. Oh, don't worry about shipping. I'm putting it into a carton. Probably into a whiskey bottle thingy. I have a few of these. They are very stable. It won't. It won't cost anything special. I will send it for €6.80 and that will be it. The only thing that makes it more expensive is the weight, and this won't be in anywhere near 1 kilo. Prisco, how long did it take you to get that stuff out of its box? I'm very paranoid about shipping. I'm wrapping it so it can't get wet, crushed, or anything. Even if you kick it, it should still keep its form. Okay, I have done that a lot of times. I've sent a lot of stuff to the USA already, comparing to other Germans. Yeah, this is the stiff flannel thingy I told you about. No matter how often it gets washed, it doesn't get any softer. I also have another flannel. Well, that's actually an old shirt from a guy, so that doesn't fit either. Although that one is soft, it just doesn't look good. I bet you can wear them. I mean, who keeps you from that? Last time you mentioned something about your clothing, it was pink, I think. Oh, let me ask you something. So Corn Brownie doesn't seem to show up. The one who's actually requested this, so I thought I can as well go a bit wild with it and do what I feel like. And since I bought this gel pen at the yard store the other day, I thought that I maybe bring some more like very subtle texture into the background, and after that work these structures out with a white contour. Please guys, let me know what you think. What's your favorite pastel color? Pedro, Mr. Goncalves. Sorry. Welcome to the stream. I hope you like it here. Let me know if you have any questions, okay? Let's see how that works out when it dries. Because I want his face to have a bit more color, but yeah, not too much. Let's say like mediocre free. That would be okay. I don't need to get nuts. I still want this to look like something. No, sadly he hasn't. I have written him a message. Maybe that he just hasn't been to Twitch lately. I will definitely upload it to YouTube once it's done so he can check the stuff there. But of course I prefer to have people who make requests, like to have them around. So in this specific case, I would have liked to learn something about the guy that I'm painting, because I genuinely like to know stuff about people I am painting. So do you think I should do something special for Valentine's Day, like as a stream, or just go ahead with a Twitch creates werewolf pangolin picture? Razor, I haven't seen him personally. He has also not talked to me. If you have seen him among the viewers, I of course can't see that during stream. I just don't care about Valentine's. It's like, I never celebrated that, so I also won't jump in a triangle, like if I get flowers or something. It's just that I know some people care, and Some people don't, so yeah. But I still enjoy doing like romantic pictures and stuff, despite of Valentine's. I should make a card. Which design do you mean? Like Valentine's? I mean, I could do anything that's kind of romantic. Glitter lens, actually. If I not do anything for Valentine's, especially, I will do a kind of romantic pangolin romantic thingy. Because we had some votes here in which I let the chat decide what they want to see here on the stream. And they really wanted to have a werewolf hugging a pangolin. So yeah, there's that. Hey Brian, how are you? So, Brian, are you doing anything creative today? I think, by the way, right now that these weird water tint brushes are perfect for beginners. They leave less room for failure with knocking your glass over and stuff. Don't think they are a necessary tool, but yeah, I think they are pretty nice for beginners. Oh, it relaxes you. Watercolors are relaxing. They really are. Glitter lens. First of all, I would advise a beginner of watercolor to do this stuff on thick paper, thick watercolor paper with at least 300 grams per square meter, because that paper can take a beating, you know? Which means you can take a stiff brush and lift colors up again on places where it became too dark. I can't do that. I can't show it to you right now, sadly, because this is very, very thin paper. You shouldn't do that as a beginner. Oh, okay. I can show you right now. I don't have any thick paper around, but in theory, if something becomes too dark, like this here, so let's say that was too dark, you just let it dry for lifting. In case it's still wet and too dark, you can right away lift it up with a tissue, you know? So some of the damage can be repaired. Oh, nice. Have fun studying chemistry. That I'm doing that right also at the moment, Crisco. Learning a lot of about chemistry. Let it dry completely, and if you're not sure if it's dry, let it dry another 10 minutes. Just be 100% sure the paper is dry. So, we're gonna do this with this example. You don't think thickness was an issue? Okay. Some papers are more resilient than others, so it could be that you have a good match there. I'm gonna show you in a second how lifting is done. I'm gonna put this on the radiator. Yesterday I was struggling mainly with the first element, having more paint than the rest. Blending I can show you. Blending is easy compared to lifting. You just wet an area and then give different colors in there to get a blending effect. That's also true. That's also true. Kisei, thank you so much for the follow. I hope you enjoy yourself here. Let me know if you want to know anything. Like for example, I want a yellow and a red to merge here. In that case, I'm gonna make this area wet. Pick up red, bring it in like this, and then yellow, and bring it in here, and it will naturally merge. They even say in watercolor, never miss the opportunity to merge in a second color, just for the effect, you know, to make it more interesting. See you later. So in theory, it's not dry yet, okay. And thank you for your offer, Lulu, in case you were also talking to me. If I ever want to know anything about chemistry, that I can come to you. that's a mistake many people make, but it's only a different approach. If you enter Ray Johansson into Google, you find an amazing watercolor artist who does portraits. He uses watercolors directly out of the tube, very intense, and that's just his style. So you can do that as well. He also made a tutorial video that I really liked. It was called Dramatic Watercolor Portraits, I think. Welcome back. Totally, Brian. Their pigment density is so high that one tube usually holds forever. By the way, it may be surprising, but oil is still cheaper than that. Okay, I can't guarantee that this will work though, because the paper is too thin. You see, this is standard printer paper, which I only used as non-good paper. So you take a clean brush for lifting, take a tissue into your other hand, dip the brush slightly into the water, and then apply it to the area you want to lift. And you can see there is a highlight there now. If I was using better paper, the highlight would be more visible. But like that, it isn't even printer paper. It even soaks to the background, so not a good example, but that's how you do lifting. You make a brush slightly wet and then scrub it where you want a highlight, basically, and then pick it up with a tissue. Very, very easy, very effective. You only have to take very good care that your paper is up to it, and that's all I'm saying. Yeah, Brian, that's totally true. There are even special pen brushes for areas, like this one. It's an area brush to create it to color mid-sized areas. I will be back in a second. I have to get more tea, and I think I will also do some stretching and stuff. So give me a few minutes. I will be right back. glitter. Also, always keep in mind to work with gravity. It's a wonderful thing in watercolor. I know I'm not doing it right now, but that's because I'm using very, very little amounts of water anyway. But if I were with a working with a thicker paper, I would totally shift it to a 10% angle, not 10%, 10-degree angle, so the water can flow downwards and you get gravity working for you. And it's a lot of fun to let watercolors flow. Also, never underestimate the fun you can have with straws. It's amazing. You guys know what? I'm gonna do something backgroundish now. Very, very quickly. Where's my charcoal? There it is. Come out. Didn't I put it in here? If I didn't, then it's like never mind, but okay. I'm actually gonna do a tiny bit of drafting, tilting now. Also, I need my tissue box. I always have a tissue box when I work on watercolors, so I always have the opportunity to pick up stuff and also use it for tilting. The good kind of tilting though. Brian, all the advice you gave was fantastic. So you have probably a lot of a more easy time than me to get into Glitterlance's shoes, because I've been doing this for quite some time now. So as you can see, I just wet the area, nothing more than that. Now I'm picking up some, I think I will even take a finer brush for that. Just bring in a tiny bit of structure, you know? Tiny, tiny bit. Because I don't want to take too much attention from his face, you often keep to very simple stuff in watercolor for backgrounds. Yes, you can, but you still have to watch your tilting angle and the amount of water you use. You can use this stuff, drawing gum. It's it smells horrible. But you can get very fine lines if you work with that. I will show that stuff to you because it's very helpful. Not on this, it's too late for that. You have to prepare your watercolor before you're bringing watercolor. You can see it's like a tiny bit greenish and weird consistency, but it dries reasonably fast. And stuff you cover with this won't at all get colorful when you work with watercolor until you scrub it off. When you scrub it off, however, keep in mind to wait till the paper is 100% dry or it will get ripped. I use that on my botanical illustrations of the drug plants. If only I had this one. I have one botanical illustration that's not done yet. You could see perfectly what I mean on that, but I don't know where it is. It's of a peyote cactus. That's masking fluid, yes. It's exactly the same stuff. Serves the same purpose and even smells the same. Also, it doesn't cost much, so it's really, you should really get it if you have never tried it out. What kind of issues, Brian? Let me know. Also, Kyle, did you send me your address already? I can't remember right now. So I can ship it off on Monday. Yeah, Brian, you need paper that can take that stuff. I think at least 200 grams per square meter. Below that, it just will rip the paper even if the paper is completely dry. The second thing is that it really, really, really has to be dry. If you're not sure, if you think, yeah, it feels dry, but I have worked on it today, either make sure with a hairdryer, with a hair blower, I think it's called, or put your picture onto your radiator for a couple of minutes, because humidity will definitely destroy it. Like, it will always be a bit more wet directly under the fluid. and that can lead to destructed pictures. Alright, let me know if you make it back, okay? I hope you feel better soon when you lie down. And thank you so much for coming along. Hey Mesqua, hey, how are you? Hey Mesqua, how are you today? Glitterlands, yeah. I think it's alright from the healthiness level. I asked him if he gets dizzy when he does that, but it seems it's okay as long as he uses his face thingy. And it's... I don't like... I think it's really, really cool what he does with these alcohol soluble inks. You can do that stuff with usual inks. I tried. They need to be soluble in isopropylic alcohol. Otherwise it will just look terrible. And hey Lillian, how are you today? So glad to see you. I have no clue either, Brian. I'm sorry. But the watercolor paper I'm talking about feels more like carton. It's really thick. Oh, thank you for the shout out. I can't say that about myself, Fraser. He's one of my favorite streamers here. But I guess you already know that. Of course, ethanol probably works as well. I just know that he uses isopropylic alcohol, and I have actually the same here because we work with that stuff at work a lot. I once, when I made a practicum, I don't know, how is that called? When you go see how a company works for a short time and you don't get paid or anything, but you get shown around, see how everything works. I did that in a small marketing firm once, where they made prints for example, cars and vans and stuff like that. And one day I had to wash off with alcohol a whole, like, very, 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 very big van, and I was so dizzy at the end of the day. I was glad I had to go home by train, and I didn't have my license yet. he said these are the inks he uses are very special inks that aren't even categorized next to the usual inks. So I have no clue. I haven't seen them in my art store yet. You also need kind of a special paper to make it work. I think it's something like the inkjet paper I used for one of Neckeltz's cats. I was working the background, right? I sometimes forget what I'm doing. So I'm gonna make it wet again. And as you can see, if you want more water, you just press these brushes and you get more water to spread. Yeah, probably. Yeah. As long as it looks backgroundly, everything is okay, I guess. But it's certainly a fascinating technique he does there. I really like to see that. I bet how is it called? If you would look how it dries fast forward, it would look very fascinating. It should look kind of random, to be honest. Someone asked me if I was working this picture with a vignette. I hope I pronounced that right. Where you leave a lighter stuff, leave stuff right next to the face brighter, and the farther you get away from the face, the darker it goes. I'm kind of tempted to make kind of a fake vignette. Try out here, that looks like. do I like that or do I not like that? It's the question. I'll let it dry and then reevaluate. I should stop using big words if I can't pronounce them. That's true though. Those aren't big words. Staplerfahrerführerschein is a big word. Yeah, we'll see how I feel about it later once it's dry. Exactly, Glitterlands. That's how we make them up, from many smaller words. The Quick Run Fox. Hey, thank you so much for the host. How are you? Oh, thank you so much. How are you today? I won't pretend I can read that, Razor. Hey, Sam, how are you today? I'm glad. I'm a very tired Foxy. Okay. Are you from the US? I'm from England. Okay. So you partied through the night and now are very tired? Or just in general? Okay. I can't read that. Too many consonants for my taste. So if any of you guys has any questions, please let me know. Okay. How did I get my name? I gave it to myself. All the stuff I wanted to take was already taken, so I came up with PaleSienna. Nothing to do with real life. No funny anecdotes, I'm sorry. My other internet name is Onomaya. That one has a backstory. It's from my days in World of Warcraft. It was my main's name. My restoration chamois. I'm sorry, how did you get your name? Sounds like a German dude. Yeah, I know, the quick brown fox jumps over the fence, right? Oh my. What does that mean? Photosynthesis? I once made a font, so I also tested with that sentence. for the font and gave it away under Creative Commons license. It's just my handwriting, nothing special. I just was interested in seeing how fonts were made at the time, and I came up with that font and then I published it. Nothing wild. Oh, you can do that. I mean, changing the cap size, can't you do that? I love fonts as well. So you don't need to. I can give you, if you allow me to search for just a minute, I can post you the link to that font. It's nothing special, really. It's not even good. It was more like a practice to myself, and because it was done in the end, and I thought, why not upload it? And so it's been to on the fonts forever now. Corsa Boy, I'm sorry, I just saw you now. I don't know who that is, so I don't think it's him. But I can't be sure. Like, does Casey Neistat still live? Because if he does, it's not this guy. Ja, Arzneimittelnebenwirkung. That's a word here. Sam, you haven't told me yet, I think, how you are today. How do you feel? No worries, I'm just glad you're fine. That's nice. Thank you for letting me know. Hey, Halaku, how are you today? Also, is anyone doing anything creative right now? You know, I'm always interested to know. I agree with you on that, Sam. That's true again, Heliku. Totally. But it still sucks. That's true, however. I may have the same problem, Sam. I should be a more, like, experienced human being by now, but I'm just not turning into that. I don't know. I still feel like a child often. Laku. Yeah, you say there's nothing bad about it, but yeah, totally. Like, you have definitely had an adventurous angle onto life. Lillian is probably right about that. That's so funny, isn't it? One message just doesn't get banned. So weird how stuff works. Yeah, totally. Trolling gone wrong, right? don't think about that. I actually know that person. He's for weeks always returning just to let me know how much I suck, that I look like a cow and everything. I don't know what he gets out of it. I don't know. Didn't even care to ban him. I have no clue. Did you know that Rebecca actually means cow? It's a name. Yeah. Hey, welcome back, Kyle. I know, it's kind of wavy and uneven right now because it's still drying, but what do you think? Especially about the background, I would be interested in your opinion. I think so. I think Rebecca means something along the cow-eyed one. Something around that meaning. And it's a fantastic name. There are some fantastic, funny name meanings actually around. Like, you know, Thomas is a very, very popular name in Germany as well, by the way. And it actually just means twin, and it was given to people, I think, who were born second to their first brother. So the first one got a real name and the second was just called twin, Thomas. Yeah, it's funny, it's actually from a selfie. He has his iPhone like this directly in front of his shirt, and he's actually wearing a sports jacket. I have no clue why that turned into a leather jacket. I like the grey as well, I must say. I did bring in some cerulean as highlights, very, very small highlights. I'm not sure about that. I think it's interesting, but it also gives such coldness to him. Yeah, maybe like that. Just eat the right stuff, Sam. Glitter lines. This is a request. I'm doing it for Corn Brownie, who's not here. But I also take commissions, of course. So requests, commissions, and of course sometimes I also do what I like. But I like this one. Your wife cooks too well, Sam. It's probably that. Hey Mind, welcome back. Thank you so much for the auto host. That's a tough one to say. No, it's not your fault if you don't cook. I mean, she puts the calories in there. I love that it's peaceful here as well. I couldn't handle a full power stream like some creative streams are. Oh, thank you. Right, you were missing a while. I'm just waiting till this calms down so I can work on the face some more. You can see that it's too wet right now. Can't you cook together? My parents do that. Like as a hobby thing. This appears to be too dark right now, but it will be a lot brighter once it dries. Sorry. No worries. I know you're busy. You probably had to fix someone's bots or something. Ah, you are a cook. I didn't know that. That's awesome. Yeah, cook and stream. So what kind of stuff of music do you do, Halaku? Well, I'm good with soups. I really am. That's because I only have two heating things, so most stuff I do has to be in 1 or 2 pots, which leads to soups often. What's a beef brisket? I have never heard of that. See, I... Empty again. Oh, that's nice. Do you do that on Twitch as well, Heliku? Or only like at home? So you bring in some German food and do that alongside, which takes a lot of time. No, I have no clue what that is. It's like a burger, only there's no salad on it and only beef, I guess. Should throw that on. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. People don't like laggy streams, I think. Arena noise tracker. Okay, what's that? I will be back in a second. I only need new tea. Danke. Ah, okay. Like the guy who makes music on his Game Boy. For anyone who doesn't know, I guess you all know from pop culture stuff. Gesundheit means like bless you. A music trigger. Yeah. Okay, I don't get what you just wrote there. Absolutely, like 0%. I have too little touch to stuff like that, I guess. Okay. So what would you guys think is still missing on this picture, from your opinion? If that's too too much to ask from me, because some of you people are just, let's say, watchers who don't do art themselves, but some of you do, and if you have any impulses, what you think is missing from this piece, let me know, because I kind of want to finish it today. So I can prepare the werewolf thingy for tomorrow. Or maybe a romantic thing for Valentine's. I don't know yet. I need to think about that. See, Razor, like when you get a compliment like that from mind, that means something. Please take that to your heart. Go Adam 22, thank you so much for the follow. Let me know if you want to know anything. I'm sorry. What? Mr. Merrowwind? Who's that? I have no clue what you guys are talking about, but okay. I wouldn't add much to the picture, maybe a touch more shading into the face. Yes, Sam, you are right. Picture of that. Oh my, that seems complex. I have no clue what you do with that. I've seen Fruity Loops and wasn't getting it, but I get this far less, so I'm kind of impressed. Thank you so much for your response, Sam. And Sam, like if I'm nearing 1,000 viewers, I think I will give away the pangolin. Please come in there and win it. Not that I wouldn't want anyone else to win, but I know some liked the pangolin. Thank you, Mind. Thank you. Have I already told you that I really enjoyed Sand Experiments stream? She's fantastic. So relaxing. It's just a shame that almost always when she streams, I'm still in bed. Math was your favorite at school. That's not a lot of people say that. Was probably my least favorite because I can't even solve simple equations. Why should you get a cat? Is that a figure of speech of Pulse 13? And Mr. Merriwind, no, I don't do digital, I only do traditional art. I just can't get in touch emotionally with digital. I don't know if you get what I mean. When I hit 8,000 approximately, Sam, then is the giveaway. No, I'm not right now able to do that, mind. Once I can replace that camera, I will be. But as of now, I need to use the sunlight. But thanks for the suggestion. I already kind of figured. Yeah, let's get 1,000 right now while you're here. Ah, that kind of cut I thought like in your finger or something. Yeah, Razor, you have to. You will like her. She's very cool. Hey, Darvoid, how are you? And if you look behind in my room, it's getting darker right now. So. Also, I do have a problem that I couldn't fix yet with OBS. I actually bought a photo light and it has fantastic lighting, I can show you. But it makes my camera flicker after a few seconds, like streamy flicker, like in old TVs. And I just didn't find out yet how to fix that. Also, thank you for your critique, Kyle, in case you're still here. I read that and didn't respond to it because I was thinking about it. I don't know if you get what I mean, but I didn't ignore it. And you're right, of course. I would totally chill in Anna's channel more if I could catch her more often. No worries, I'll never cut another person. Yeah, time zones. small noises here. Maybe it's from a thing. Don't know. Sorry. Hey Ponyi, I haven't seen you in a while. How are you? No worries, mind. Hey Alex. How are you? I'm doing fine. I'm a bit under the weather and I hope I don't get sick. That's how I am at the moment. And I'm doing a watercolor portrait on drawing paper, which I stretched before. And I'm working with these still to see how they work for me. And I still need to bring in some more shadings to his face, and I think after I did that, I'm done. By the way, Alexander Davenport is the one who inspired me to do a pangolin, or at least inspired me to have Razor make a poll in which people could suggest if I should paint a pangolin, and they voted yes for a huge part. That's a good question. Let me see. 016.6 -1. I know there's a new one out, but I haven't installed it yet. Probably will also fix the thing with the memory leak problem I have. Probably I'm gonna get it on Monday, the new OBS version. You're painting another pangolin. Awesome. Oh, I'm glad you're here, Pongyi. No sick, alright. It's not that, sadly doesn't work like that. I have no clue what you want to say, Mesqua, but it sounds funny. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Alex. A Qt browser workaround. I'm using Qt. Aha, okay. That's interesting. Yeah, I only muted my mic so I could blow my nose in peace without being worried that I would make anyone deaf. Don't worry, I have a pretty strong immune system, really. Got it from my mom, she also never really gets sick. And I can promise you guys, I will eat a lot of honey tonight and will probably be up and running tomorrow again. By the way, I'm using Manjaro as well as you. Didn't know if I had written that back. I'm hydrating. I almost drank like a liter of tea alone during stream, so just Manjaro. I don't know. Let me know the command line to bring. That lets me know what I'm using. I thought it was standard Manjaro. It's a very beautiful system, by the way. It looks very good. Very aesthetically pleasing. I think I did that as well. I'm not sure though. No, I'm not using KDE. I'm also not using Plasma. I won't stick to this distro forever, though. Probably I would change up someday. Although I really like it, and it runs League of Legends perfectly. A lot better than the other distros I used. Probably with a new. Yeah, me neither, except like for the usual, what was it called? The sound stuff? I forgot again. But that's also a problem in other distros. Okay, yeah, a mix of charcoal and watercolors, and I have to be kind of careful because I started using. It was an experiment at first. I wanted to see how watercolor and charcoal react to with each other, and I found out that you get the best effects of both worlds on drawing paper. But drawing paper can, it's a lot smoother and it rips faster, so you have to be more careful with your layering and stuff. So that's why I wait sometimes so long before I go back to an area, because I know it has to dry. Yeah. Yeah, and I'm not even really layering, you know? I'm usually far more layery with the stuff I do. But thank you very much, you've been so kind to me. Oh, you're leaving? Do I read that correctly? If you are, I wish you a wonderful sleep, because you haven't slept yet properly. Probably. I hope to see you around soon. I'm sorry, Sam, I don't have that command yet. I should really get it, because everyone is using that. But on the one hand, I have exclamation mark Twitter, and on the other exclamation mark archive. But I always write archive wrong, so. I have no clue why I called it archive. IG? What's IG? Okay. I'm sure that's what no one meant. I don't have Instagram now. I should get an account. I totally see that. It's not that. I just didn't work around not having a smartphone. And you think, does that mean your phone is actually more than, let me do math, more than 6 years old? Yes, it does. It's very old and it still has acceptable loading times and all for my purposes. I just don't. Never mind. Yeah, always blame the viewers. That's the right approach, right? Yes, do so, Sam, if you like. Yeah, same for me, Razor. Oh! Thank you so much for the promo, Sam. I think his lips are too narrow. Let's see if we can fix that. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. Glad you like the tattoo design. I think I'm gonna photograph it, not photograph it, scan it at work on Monday and then right away send it off to America. Infinity Dark, thank you so much. I'm glad you like it. What does the tab look like? 1 second. I can show it on stream for people too lazy to click. No, I'm just joking. Because I don't have an Instagram Sam was kind enough to advertise this design on his Instagram. So that's how it came out in the end. And I hope we all get a photo from Kyle once it's done and healed. Oh, thank you. I'm glad you like it. Do you have tattoos, Alex? Also, I didn't advertise him yet. This is Alexander Davenport, who does acrylics and watercolor on stream, but mainly scientific illustrations with watercolor. And he's from Great Britain and very skilled. And also, if I may say so, tiny bit on the crazy side. Occasionally. He does puppet shows and stuff. Like, I bet someone named Razor has a clip handy of one of his streams. So give him a follow if you like. You don't? Same for me. I've even worked once with a tattoo studio. And on Fiverr, of course, but that was so stressful. Yeah, Glitterlands, give him a follow. On the good side of the crazy side, yeah, that's correct. Also, Alex is the only guy here on Twitch that actually made me laugh tears, but that was due to my own error, I should say that. He usually streams a few hours from now, which is usually slightly too late for me to catch him. That's like kind of sad. But I have to go to bed somewhere around the time he starts streaming. Awesome, I'm glad you enjoyed that. So, I know it's hard to tell, especially for you guys, through the camera. I mean, not because you don't know what you're seeing or something. I think shading is a bit more round right now. It came together better. Still, let me know. Anything you think needs to be changed? I'm actually a night owl, but I try to live early because I'm not living alone. Tom Tinderbox, hey, how are you? Thank you so much for the host again. You're fantastic. Thank you, Sam, for your reply. You can start early today if you want. I don't know. I feel like kinda like under the weather. I think I will probably lie in bed just to be safe that I can be on tomorrow again. Also, there's no point to making a stream earlier just for one person, I guess, if the rest is appearing later. Thank you so much for the host, Tom. Thank you for stopping by again and bringing your people every time. So, yeah, Tom Tinderbox, by the way, is a woodworker who works on some kind of strange wood with not much grain, and right now he's putting an owl together, and it looks very, very nice. Give him a follow if you like. If you like seeing woodworking stuff. It's also not like he's making a table or something. It's very fine work. So how long? 1 o'clock, Alex? Yeah, I know, Sam. I know. It's already 3 days old, so it has laid somewhat. But I think I won't change much anymore with it. Like Tom, you're the only person on Twitter where I follow every day what you did the day before to see your stuff. Yeah, please don't ban. You can post stuff here anytime you want, but I guess you know that already. See how cute that is? How big is it anyways? How many like inches or centimeters or whatever you use? So I will show you the picture a bit more close up. So you can see a tiny bit better how the watercolor structures came together. Stuff like that almost always looks better close up. Can change that. Alright. 24 cents. Oh, so almost like this, because this is 26 centimeters, like this. There is something disturbing, Pale. What? What's disturbing? Yeah, it's a, that's what happens when you use watercolor on very thin paper, but it has to be stretched, otherwise it gets too wavy. This, it's just a watercolor texture. I brought it in intentionally, kind of like shadow. That's a good size. How many hours does it take to make a carving like that? So this all takes even longer, you're saying? Thank you, Sam. It will only get better once it dries, because these annoying things will vanish. You can see how wavy this is and only gets stretched back after time. So thank you very much, Sam. Okay. I think, guys, I'm declaring this finished. I may or may not add another layer later. Once it's dry and I see there is a mistake, I will definitely fix it. But right now I'm quite content with this. So I will definitely send Corn Brownie a message with this so he can see it. And now I'm gonna cook something after I get offline and try to get some rest. Yeah, woohoo! It's done. Thank you guys, you've been like completely fantastic today again. Like, thank you, Kyle. I'm so glad you've been around, and yeah, I hope to see you guys tomorrow. Don't get banned, Sam. My Nightbot doesn't know that it's okay. Thank you so much, Sam. If you like, you can make up a message for the raid we're doing now, because I don't have a message yet, like IPC has or anyone else has. Yeah, to me as well. Thank you so much for hanging out, Brian. Um, Thank you for your amazing questions. That's always fun to explain to someone who's actually doing watercolor. Um, and thank you guys so much for being here. So, let's go to post stream, where you can catch my socials if you like. What? Viola is still here. Can I get another a shout out for Viola, who's amazing. She does requests on stream from viewers, and she's doing a Counter-Strike 1 next. That's what I learned today. So if you're into Counter-Strike and art, please follow Viola. She's awesome. Yeah, why not? I haven't sufficiently often in the last few streams hosted Coco, so we will host the amazing Coco today, who is doing an experiment right now, and I'm trying to make his first sculpture. Say hi to him. I will probably not be with you guys for long. Thank you so much for being here. And see you tomorrow, hopefully.
Yo Sam, how's it going? Hey Pale. Wait, what just happened? Oh, it didn't announce the host, I'm sorry. Thanks for the host. That was a quick stream. Did you finish your painting? Beware aware of the incoming Sienna. I like it. I think it's a good message. Did you guys finish the painting? Decided to make the figure pull something. So I'm making a box right now. Some of my stuff. Okay, sure. Why not? Let me go grab some paintings and stuff. I don't usually sculpt because I'm doing it because I'm taking a sculpture class right now. But I'm sure I have some drawings around here somewhere. We do a lot of like drawings and paintings on here. Here's some of my latest stuff. This is Rachel Harris. She's an LA artist. This is the one I'm working on right now. It's not finished. But I think it's a Korean pop idol or whatever they're called. It's still wet. Oil paint takes like 2 weeks to dry. Touch. Yo, what's up, Suze? Don't know the woman with the glass yet. It's amazing. Thanks. Yeah, I was working on that before I stopped painting for a little while and started drawing. It was a while ago. And then here's one of my favorite paintings. It's hard to see. It's on wood.